I had a dream last night that the tide came up just shy of my tent. Based on these tidal pools over here, I think I was pretty correct. Warning: fast-moving tides, dangerous sinking sand, and mud exposed at low tide.
George's just lucky, I guess.
Here's to adventure. Off to find the wall!
One day I looked up and there you were.
Got some directions from some nice people over there. Said it's just past the pub on the left.
So, now I am a whale, listening to some inner call, swimming blindly to throw myself upon your shore. What if I don't find you when I have landed? Would you leave me here to die on your shore stranded? Think I know why
I just walked through the little beginning promenade of the wall walk, and I met some very nice people, and they wished me a happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. I'm celebrating by being in England right now. This is it, Mr. Frodo. If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest I've ever been from home.
I've been waiting for you all my life, waiting for redemption. I've been waiting day and night. I burn for you.
It was at this point that I met Antonio, Jonathan, Phil, and Donald, 4 retired teachers who taught me a very valuable lesson that I would use the rest of my walk. It's okay to walk through someone's backyard as long as you're following the acorns.
Oh yeah, I've got a passport. Yeah.
We talked about books and politics and much more that I have forgotten, because by the end of the day, all I wrote about them was this. I met some nice walkers on the way. I wish I had more energy to write, but I'm so tired, I'm just going to go to sleep now.
I think I know why the doghouse at the moon. I think I know why the doghouse at the moon. I say,
When Hadrian built the wall, the first iteration of it was this wide mound thing, and then they redesigned and had a much narrower stone wall for the rest of it. There are no real stones up until this point. A lot of people just reworked this, took the stones, were like, here's a ready pile of stones, and built churches and whatnot out of them. So, this is what remains.
I've been waiting for you all my life, waiting for redemption. I've been waiting day and night. I burn for you.
It's the lily pad. Calor, village of the year, northern England. Oh, resting place of a medieval king. The biggest blocks aren't the actual blocks that we're trying to step over to get to the place. It's the mental block of like, I don't think I can step over that block. It's not always good, it's not always bad. It just is, and this is a fuck ton of crows. Does fowl just mean bird, or is a fowl a particular kind of bird?
When I ran into the teachers again, we accidentally wandered through a barnyard that wasn't part of the path at all. And to my surprise, we were met with a joke by a farmer who pointed us in the right direction.
Thank you ever so much. No problem, Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
As I kept learning over and over again, getting lost and asking for help more often than not leads to new friends.
What? Okay. Well, no shape would be able to figure out that gate. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Da da dum ba dum ba dum ba da da da. There used to be a Roman bridge here, and then I think something happened to it. It fell over.
The only words, apart from my own, that I brought with me were ones I had been avoiding in a book of poems by my favorite poet, Pilgrim by David White. My marginalia became a conversation. This poem made me cry because I am so tired and I feel lost. It's so damp that the words in my notebook are getting smudgy as I write them. I'm camping in a public park, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit faster about getting up tomorrow morning. Fuck. I dropped the clean water tube into the river. All the water will be dirty. At least I filtered and boiled like 3 liters, so that's all right, but I'll just have to wash and get more water. Wash my other water bottle and get more water at the next town I'm in. Oh, I think I just need to go to bed. I woke up this morning feeling very disgruntled and annoyed because I had an alarm clock set while I'm camping because I need to leave this park because I'm in a public park. But the second that I opened up my tent door and saw how beautiful this morning was, it all kind of melted away. So that's nice. And I remembered it's my mom's birthday, July 5th. So happy birthday, Mom. If I can find some Wi-Fi, I'll send you a picture or something. I'm sitting here crying and I don't know why, but I'm letting myself be here. The stinging nettles in my hand are a little stingy. I think they're getting a little better. Leaving the park. Bit sore. Ugh, poop. Ow. No, I can't do any more stinging nettles. God damn it. If you ever watch Gladiator with my brothers, they'll tell you, pay very close attention to when Russell Crowe is running his hand through the grain, because it's a very important plot point for later. It's a shortcut. To where?
Mushrooms!
Hello. Ooh, look, there's a deer in a suit. Every single poem that I read by David White hits so deeply. It's like every single one I'm reading at the exact time that I need to read it. Like, so much so that I can't really believe that I was scared to take this book instead of Consolations. Moving apart and moving together, maybe we're always just flowing with the river, moving with the tide. Even if we swim against it, maybe it's taking us towards the end of something stagnant and into something fresh and new. Death and rebirth, every morning. When I get drunk, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. There's a quarry where the Romans would get their stone from. That is the vallum. What I thought was the vallum yesterday was just a ditch. At one point, the wall would have been, according to that plaque, 8 feet tall and 10 feet wide here. So 2 feet taller than me and quite a bit wider than me. Okay, this horse is following me. Good ponies. Being vulnerable is so hard. God.
I just think it's best.
Do you know if this is the beginning of the wall or if this is just a farm wall?
This is a farm wall.
We're following the acorns to get where we need to go. We're following the acorns wherever the wind may blow. That's the chorus. And then the first verse goes something like this. We're following the acorns, following the acorns. Through fields of thistles and fields of sheep, through fields of cows 10 feet deep. We're following the acorns, following the acorns, following the acorns.
Direction you're coming, that's the first piece above ground.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of it yet.
No. You've been on the line of it.
Yeah.
The ground has been shaped by it the way you've been walking. You'll see one hell of a lot of it, but Hare Hill is the first piece you see if you come from Bowness.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank
It's
you.
also the tallest bit you'll see.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, that's fantastic. Thank you. Have a good one. I was so busy singing, I almost missed it. This bit's left because it was used as part of a medieval building. Don't know if it feels real. Happy birthday, Mom. Oh, the little sheepy sheep. Remind me of Alexis. First really big bit of the wall. And my first turret. This was actually a signal tower before the wall was built. So we've got the signal tower. We've got the turret 52B. And you know what signal towers make me think of?
Gun knuckles parade! And Rohan will answer.
Turret, second, however you say it. Very good turreting. A rough hut was built in the ruins of the fort in the late 4th century. People are always using things to make new things. Guess where I am? I'm at the wall. And there's an old Roman fort with sheep in it and whatnot. Also, I am running a day behind schedule because there was a whole bus fiasco, so I might be a day late getting to London. So, sorry about that. I'll keep you posted. I think I've been walking further than I thought I would each day, even though I had to start a day late because of the bus fiasco, so I might still make it there on Sunday. I'll let you know. Sneaky camping next to a Roman fort right near Hadrian's wall? That's pretty freaking cool if I do say so myself.
Oh, it would have been cool if the archaeologists from the museum hadn't made me move right after I finished setting up camp.
That's impossible. There's no way they could have tracked us. I can feel it with my own 2 feet.
After seeing that I meant no harm to history, though, they did give me a loaf of lemon bread as a peace offering, so I can't complain too much.
Okay, forget about setting up camp. I'm finding the softest pile of dirt and going to sleep. No, Momo. Shh.
Turret 51A, a frontier watchtower. Now, one thing that's very cool about this one is that there was some Roman graffiti found, and it apparently says, the centurion of Claudius Candidus. It means Claudius was here. And now what can this tell us about this watchtower and how, it also, was there when there was the turf wall, and also later on when they destroyed the turf wall in favor of some stones, thinking that might be a bit more sturdy than turf. What we can take away from this whole situation with Claudius is that people really never do change. We're all trying to leave our mark and writing down when we were places. So, Claudius was here. I'm not going to graffiti because this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, obviously, but I am taking this video as, homage to the fact that I, Liesl, was here.